Neama Rahmani, who's a former US federal prosecutor and now president of West Coast Trial Lawyers. Thank you very much for joining me today, Neama. This is interesting, isn't it? If Trump pleads the Fifth and does nothing, I mean, how is that going to look to a jury a little bit later down the line?
It's going to look terrible in a civil case, and that's the dilemma Trump and his children are facing. Now, Attorney General Letitia James can file a civil lawsuit, which she has, but we all know that this is a criminal investigation, and the concern that Trump and his family have is that they will be indicted by a grand jury. So their choice now is to either sit for a deposition, answer those questions truthfully, and defend themselves in the civil case. But I think what they're going to do is what Eric Trump did in 2020, plead the Fifth, invoke their right to remain silent, say nothing, but that's going to be harmful, and the jurors can draw an adverse inference in that civil case.
Yeah, he did that more than 500 times, didn't he, in that incident? Just how much trouble is the former president in?
He's in a lot of trouble. Just this week, his accountants announced that they can no longer rely on 10 years of financial statements, and they have an actual non-waivable conflict of interest. So that means that the information provided by the Trump organization to that accounting firm was either incorrect or outright misleading, and folks at that accounting firm may be cooperating with the Attorney General. That's never a good sign if you're a civil defendant or someone who's the subject of a criminal investigation.
Now, President or former President Trump says he can't get a fair trial because the whole judiciary is out to get him. What evidence is there for that claim?
Apparently not, because Supreme Court Judge Arthur Engoron said he reviewed thousands of pages of evidence personally, and he found no evidence whatsoever of a personal vendetta or discrimination based on race, religion, or any other prohibited characteristic. In fact, he said that there was more than enough evidence to move forward with the lawsuit.
I mean, former President Trump has been anything but predictable in the time that we have known him. Is there an outside chance that this might provide the stage that he has been craving for so many months, and actually he might come out swinging?
Well, we've seen with Steve Bannon in that prosecution that it's actually galvanized his base. So I would expect the former president to take the safe route, assert his Fifth Amendment privilege, and not say anything, take his chances with an appeal and a civil verdict against him. But you never know with the former president. He may come out swinging, like you said.
Neama Rahmani, thank you very much for your time in LA for us today.